Hey guys and girls, French Pro here. So I'm back fighting the Stormhanger, with all I've got, and Enzo is the prime star of the video. Enzo is a character with who, if you wanna do better, if you wanna get a better score, it's not about like mechanically better. Often you will find yourself with Enzo, but pushing your strategy further is what really makes you get a better score. Okay, so right now that's what I did. That's why I'm ahead of these two players. There was one, but maybe an hour ago this guy popped up and he's a bit close to this one, but I'm still a minute and plus ahead. So I will go over the build, explain to you exactly what kind of build I came up with, which is obviously much better than the rest. Yeah, so guns, trigger module, a good build, interesting components, yeah, and some specific Arche tuning as well. So yeah, let's just show you guys the build, and yeah, so I can explain to you how I did this and what exactly it makes this build so useful and so great for Enzo, because yeah, it's Ken Enzo, right? So tactical acceleration. I spent I would say lots of time really trying to beat the World Crusher, simply because he is the best source of trigger modules. Okay, so if you want to get a good trigger module rarity, such as this one, which has a duration like 11.5.7 seconds, when the max is 12, so almost the best possible thing you can get. Well, I beat World Crusher a lot with Serena. So what it does, it gives you unlimited ammo for 12 seconds. Okay, that's what it does. If you have some way to get ammo a lot, which Enzo does with his ability number 4, you will not run out and you will get this so often. Okay, so what happens is that I use tactical acceleration by using my number 1 ability every maybe 15 seconds. Then I switch to my other gun, the last dagger, and then maybe a few seconds later I can use this again and have unlimited ammo again, and that really is how I was able to kill that boss fast and to be on top. Oh well. Okay, now let's go over the rest. So when I'm just shooting the boss with my guns, my number 4 ability deploys a turret that's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, so to further increase that aspect of the build, there is a few power skill power increase here. So you have this mod here, you have focus on singular, yeah, and that's pretty much it. So those two mods kind of increase how much damage I actually do. I actually do with my skill. So with my turret, that's there forever pretty much. Okay, so that maybe does 5 or 10% of the work. Okay, which is good to know. Then we have shot focus to really do more damage with the guns, because this build is you will be relying on guns mostly, and that's what you're relying on. But this relies on your guns, okay? And then yeah, we have a little bit of extension, so to make the skill duration longer, you have some quick reload here, which is a little bit, actually useless, I would say. But anyways, yeah, so maximize duration of things to make that thing last a bit longer here. Extra HP, so steam accelerant, increased HP, and electric antibody. Okay, that is because you're going to tank a lot. You're going to take so many hits from the boss intentionally, and you want to, because you're going to be slow and you don't want to stop shooting. Okay, so that's why you are so tanky. Yeah, maximize conservation to be able to spam number 1 as much as you want. I would think that there is maybe 3 or 4 mods that can be switched here, maybe even more, to do more damage. Okay, and to get a better score ultimately for sure. But for now, this is what I decided to do. This is how far I decided to push it. But there is more. There is more for sure. More potential. For the reactor, the best would be a reactor with a rocket launcher mounting, also pistol mounting. I would say that would be the best. Well, I guess you could add hand cannon mounting to it to be even better, but not as important. So yeah, The Reactor would need to be, I would say, to have a Colossus damage roll on it, along with a non-attribute skill power boost ratio, or perhaps singular boost ratio. Not that would be the best Reactor, but this one isn't too bad. I think it does. It helps, right? It helps. Then for here, we have a 5% weak point damage and 5% fire rate, okay? So that's for your guns, because you're going to shoot weak points a lot, particularly with this and with this. This is a bit different, I would say. You don't rely on shooting weak points, you just rely on the sheer power of the gun, which, you know, every gun here has its function in some way. Arche tuning. I took a while to think about it and to test it a little bit, and that's what I came up with. This is fairly important for the rocket launcher to really get enough ammo to always have well, what happens is that the trigger module does consume your ammo, okay? So if you don't have ammo to consume, nothing is happening, okay? So that's why you need to have this, which, if you don't know how it works, Enzo ability works and gets enhanced how many rounds you get per second for free, depends on your max amount of rounds, okay? So it takes a percentage of that and converts it into infinite ammo, you know, that you get for free, okay? I don't know if that's clear, but hopefully it is. Here's just some multi-hit damage to further enhance the rocket launcher. Obviously the bonus fire Arche versus Colossus, extremely important. I played without this by mistake for like 10 minutes and realized I didn't have it because I was missing a lot of my damage, I just say. And yeah, the rest of the build you can just copy paste, but I think it's close to be the best. This at least is. Reinforcement, multi-hit, toxic ATK, multi-hit, weak point damage. Simple, nothing too crazy here. Now for the guns. So last dagger, which is my, I would say, when the boss is in a bad spot and when I'm sure to hit the weak points, because I'm on console, so it's hard to aim. It really is, believe me. PC players, for you, this might feel easy to aim at the weak points from the boss, but aiming at them perfectly on console is difficult. So, anyways, these are my rolls, perfect, pretty much, which helps, by the way. Firing Fiesta, just Hunter, just regular, strong build, but yeah, I would say meta last dagger build, pretty much. Malevolent, maybe not the best possible rolls, but very, very close to that, okay? Rounds per magazine isn't really helpful here, but maybe it is one more bullet. Then we have Expand Impact Magazine, which I probably should remove because I end up not even using that, and probably I should just go ahead with anything else, pretty much, like that. Yeah, and well, the most important gun, check the rolls. These rolls are actually pretty much perfect. This is hard to get more anywhere else here, okay? So copy that. Then here I went with double weak point damage because this is extremely, I mean, for my testing, this was doing more damage than anything else, this build, pretty much. Something could be switched. I also decided to use this max hyper round instead of damn it. Instead of this, because here you get 60% instead of 50%, and this makes an actual massive difference. I lose movement speed, which is why I also had more health, but this was worth it. I do have ammo all the time that I want without having to switch to another gun until I have enough ammo to use that gun, okay? So yeah, that's a build, that's it. So thanks for watching. Enjoy playing Enzo. He's really a strategical character that always adds a layer, I would say. To if you want to do it with Enzo, just add a layer of strategy, just be smarter, which is a fun way to play. You know, it's a fun way to play the first Descendant. So see you next time. Like and subscribe for more. And yep, got another Enzo Worldrecord under my week. So good luck to everyone who is trying to beat it. If you watch my video, you certainly can, because I give you everything pretty much, and this is beatable. So yeah, bye bye.